Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special recipe for you in store today. I'm making Trinidadian fish fritters, and I'm really behind because I was suggested this so long ago, but eventually got to it. And I'm going to start by soaking 4 pieces of cod. You can opt for saltfish. I was using frozen cod, so I had to soak it, but if you decide to use saltfish, you should soak it as well, just to release a little bit of the salt from it. And then you're going to need to get 1 cup of warm water. It's really important that it's warm because we're going to be working with yeast today. And for the yeast, we're going to go in with 2 tablespoons of yeast, and then we will set this aside in a warm place so that the yeast can start to activate. And then in the meantime, we're going to get a large mixing bowl. We're going to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And these are going to be our dry ingredients, and you want to mix all of these together first. I'm just going to give it a gentle whisk to combine all of the ingredients. Now we are going to take 1 onion. We are going to cut it in half and clean it off. And then you just want to cut it into a nice medium dice. I'll just run my knife along the onion towards the root, and then I'll take it across the onion. And then finally, to make the dice, I'm just going to cut across, going towards the root of the onion. I will then add my onion to my dry ingredients, and I'm going to whisk this again, and I just want all of the onions to be coated with flour so that way they're evenly distributed throughout the flour mixture. I'm going to then melt 1 tablespoon of butter in the microwave, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of milk to it. Do not do this, just add them both straight to the large bowl, or else this will happen. That is the sound of my bowl cracking, and I had to do that part again. But, just for your future reference, don't do what I do as I say. And then I'm going to go in with half of my yeast mixture, which has now been rising for a little bit. And we are going to mix this into our dry ingredients. And I'm just going to go in with half of the yeast water to start, just to see if I need more. And I did end up needing all of it. You want to get this nice sticky dough, and then you want to set it aside to rise. While that's rising, we can move on to cooking our fish, which is now thawed. And I just want to cook it till it is fork tender. And then once it is cooked, we are just going to go ahead and put it onto our cutting board, and using the side of our fork, we're just going to break it up into little pieces, so that way when we add it to our dough, you have a nice mixture of pieces that are big enough to notice them, but also small enough that there's a lot to go around. And because I'm not using saltfish, I'm going to add some salt to the fish and just do this to taste. And then we're going to just add our fish in and mix it into the mixture. This does take a while, you have to be pretty gentle, but you want to make sure all of the fish is incorporated because you don't want any of that to go to waste. Then in any random baking pan, I'm just going to add some newspaper as well as some paper towels, so that way when we are done frying our fritters, we have some place to put them. I have my oil heating up. I want to heat it up to 375. During that time when my oil was heating up, it gave my dough a chance to rise again. It's going to make it really light and fluffy, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in a tablespoon's amount worth of dough into the oil. You want to start by frying 1. This is going to give you a good idea of how long you need to cook it for. So I took mine out when it was golden brown and it was still a little raw in the middle. So I'm going to let all of the other ones go a little bit longer till they're nice and brown, and that was the perfect cook for them. So as you see, I'm just spooning in dough using 2 tablespoons. And then after about 2 minutes, you want to give them a good flip when they're starting to look golden on the other side. And then we're just going to take them out and put them on our lined baking tray that we have prepared, and we are done with those. Now to make a sauce to go with it, I'm going to go in with 4 tablespoons of mayo, 3 tablespoons of sour cream, which normally I would opt out of the sour cream. I just happened to run out of mayo, so had to make do with what I had. And then we're going to go in with a tablespoon of ketchup, a tablespoon of mustard, and a tablespoon of hot sauce. Any hot sauce of your choice will work. And then give it a good mix, taste to make sure it tastes good, add some more things if need be. But with that, guys, you are done. Our fritters were nice and light and fluffy, and then we had the spicy, creamy sauce to go with them. I hope you guys liked this recipe. If you did, please make sure to hit the thumbs up. It lets me know. Subscribe for new videos every Monday and Thursday. Make sure to comment below for what you guys want to see next time, and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload. And until next time, guys, bye!